Good morning and welcome back from spring break and to today's show for April 2nd. I'm Julian Massick and I'm joined by Nick Hamasaki. Today, reporter Kaylin Day takes us on a field trip.
And Braydon Keene and Trey Tapia explore the origin of some high-level engineering projects. Welcome to the show. The last month, heading into spring break, saw extreme levels of activity on the Colfax campus, from Olympic Week to WASC, plus an IB review for good measure. Colfax was busy. As April begins, spring is in the air, and Colfax will remain busy. Spring sports have hit the midway point in the Pioneer Valley League schedule, and while most students took a break last week, the baseball team played 4 games in San Diego.
The track and field team is preparing for the Colfax Invitational this Friday, where 26 schools will be competing in Marson Stadium. We will have a minimum day, and students are encouraged to come out and see the wealth of talent our team will deploy as they try to repeat as Pioneer Valley League champions.
The engineering career pathway consists of 3 courses, and in each block you will find students at all levels. The highest level, Computer Integrated Manufacturing, features students who are designing and building projects from concept to completion. Reporter Braydon Keene and camera op Trey Tapia explored 2 of those projects in this next story.
Sophomore Logan Tabbitt and senior Nate Reinhardt are in the Engineering Design and Development class that is taught by Mr. Schwartz. Both students are making the most out of this class by creating inspired projects that highlight their skills and creativity.
Nathan's project, where he has a 66 Ford Mustang, kind of a classic car that's been in his family for quite a while, and he's restoring it. And he's doing all of the interior in wood, so the steering wheel, the shifter knob, and the center console will all be made out of black walnut. It's a beautiful project, really complicated.
Nathan is inspired to upgrade his family's 66 Ford Mustang's center console in EDD so that he can drive around with a unique addition to his family's heirloom and give respect to the car.
Logan's project, where he's building a European map of all the places they traveled this summer, also is a beautiful project, coupled with beautiful woodworking skills. The idea is so personal to him, which I like a lot.
My car doesn't have a center console right now, and I don't have cup holders, and driving without cup holders is really annoying just because everything, like, there's no control. I just want something neat and organized to put everything in.
Logan was inspired to create his project because him and his family took a trip to Italy, France, and Germany over summer break. He thinks that it will be a reminder of the first time he went with his family to Europe.
Project's pretty important to me just because that trip was such a big deal to my whole family. You know, my parents haven't been to Europe in 25 years, and it was me and my brother's first time, so yeah.
EDD students go through a demanding process to create projects. They pitch their ideas to Mr. Schwartz using a sketch drawing, get it approved, and then turn that sketch into a design using CAD software. Plans are worked and reworked before heading into the shop to use a variety of tools from CNC machines to hand tools to make their design come to life.
Yeah, when my project's complete, I just kind of hope it's something like kind of worthy of being hung on the wall, you know, kind of worthy of being in the living room, that kind of thing.
If you want a chance to create inspired projects in the Advanced Engineering Design and Development class, perhaps you want to consider getting started in the engineering pathway.
EDD, Engineering Design and Development, is the 3rd class in the pathway, so they have to have completed the 2 previous classes. The first class is Intro to Engineering Design, where you learn how to design a little bit with CAD software, a little bit of design skills, learn all the tools in the shop. The second course in the sequence is Computer Integrated Manufacturing. That course really teaches you how to digitally fabricate, so how to program the CNC machines and how to use the 3D printer, the laser, and the CNCs coupled with the traditional tools.
Reporting from the engineering lab for CTV, I'm Brandon Keene with camera op and editor Trey Tapia.
Colfax students spend a lot of time on campus, both academically and engaging the abundant extracurricular opportunities Colfax offers. This year, teachers are making a concerted effort to get students off campus, whether it be leadership students going to interleague at regional schools, the choir singing in Anaheim, Seamonk going to Seattle, the fish and wildlife class going to the Nimbus fishery, and so many more. CTV was interested in just how those experiences impact students and why teachers are taking all this extra work on behalf of students. Reporter Kaylin Day tagged along with the AP Art and Open Studio students when they went to the Crocker Art Museum in Sacramento.
On Wednesday, February 21st, Colfax artists Avance and New took a trip down to Sacramento to visit the Crocker Museum. CTV joined the class but was limited to one camera and only 30 minutes to film inside the beautiful museum. The goal? To show Colfax artists experiencing art in a new and educational light.
This trip is meaningful to students because it's exciting to get off campus and see some amazing artwork. It's fun to travel together, and I think that it's an experience where students will make some memories hanging out with their friends and exploring a little bit of Sacramento, and I think seeing the level of artwork that's created by professional artists is exciting when students have been working so hard to create their own really high-level art.
This trip, in addition to seeing artists work from all over the world, was meant to inspire our young artists and experience new methods for art, as well as how it's presented. The trip succeeded, as artists were inspiring in ways they weren't even expecting.
It's enlightening. It showed so many different cultures, it showed so many different styles, and bringing them all together just like in so many different emotions as well. Like it's just like it's almost overwhelming how enlightening the entire experience was. As an artist trying to find their like distinct style, like seeing all what is to offer in the art world and beyond was it was really helpful to, like, you don't really have to go with what you were taught your whole life. There are so many different art mediums out there that you can just explore as much as you want.
As technology advances, new methods of art and showcases are being explored. AI, or artificial intelligence, has become a hot topic of debate in the art world. But Crocker created an all-AI exhibition, resulting in a creative and eye-opening exhibit.
My favorite part about the museum was the AI exhibit. It was a unique perspective on how humans interact with technology through artwork.
At the end of the trip, the class of 40 students climbed back in the bus and headed home, left to ponder how this experience impacted them.
I think it's important to inspire new and returning artists at school because sometimes as artists we kind of start making art in a vacuum where we're only seeing the same art day in and day out, whether it's the artwork that we're creating or the artwork of the people that we follow on social media or even our friends around us. And so to get exposure to artwork that we wouldn't necessarily otherwise see is kind of food for an artist. So it's like the input of all the creative ideas and concepts and techniques. I'm always inspired when I go to the Crocker Museum because I see things that I want to try. I see things that I never would have thought of before.
Reporting for CTV with camera op and editor Kaylin Day, I'm Alex Dreyer.
In the bustle leading up to spring break, elections happened and new leadership officers were elected, or appointed depending on the position. CTV would like to welcome our new officers and look forward to seeing the work they will be doing into the 2024-25 school year. Our new ASB president is Livia Litchfield, and her vice president is Karis Cleek.
The Rising Seniors will be led by veteran president Morgan Toner, and her VP will be Quincy Mora.
The juniors will split the year with two outstanding teams. My co-anchor Julian Massick will be the fall president and will have Julia Kaiser by her side as her VP. And a fresh face, Cam Catches, will lead the juniors in the spring term with her VP, Monica Chang-Mazur.
The freshmen will once again be led by McKenna Durr as president, and she will team up with VP Maddie Fee for the year.
All high-quality people who choose to invest in each of us in hopes of making the Colfax High School experience unique and memorable for everybody. Thank you all for choosing to serve, and CTV looks forward to supporting and covering your efforts.
That's all we have for you today, Colfax, but stay tuned to CTV Rush on Instagram for more CTV content.
We'll be back with a show on May 5th and conclude the season with our sign-off show on May 21st.
We hope to see you at the Colfax Invitational on Friday. Until then, have a great day, Colfax.